One basic problem that every fresher CLAT aspirant faces is that how to prepare for CLAT along with Grade 12th boards. Hi guys, I am Ayushi, your mentor for law entrance exams, and welcome to Law Digest. In this video, I am going to tell you how to tackle this problem. So there are certain steps, there are certain points that I'll discuss with you that will help you understand that how you should go about your CLAT preparation along with Grade 12th and how to manage things simultaneously. So obviously everybody wants to score good marks in Grade 12th because it probably, in many exams it serves as a criteria to help you enter different colleges. Maybe you are not just targeting law, you are targeting other courses as well. In case your target is simply law, then obviously there are students who automatically they start preparing for CLAT. Since grade 11th only they start enrolling for coachings. But if you haven't done that, don't worry, don't take any pressure. There are certain smart steps that you need to do and we are going to discuss those. Before moving forward, there is one more query that I'd like to address at the outset only, which is that which books should we consult for preparing for CLAT. Now honestly speaking, CLAT के लिए इतनी अच्छी books available नहीं हैं. There are no such very good quality material that is available for CLAT at present in the market because the pattern changed recently only. So what you can do is, firstly, obviously you can resort to online courses that are there. We also have a course available on our website for CLAT. You can go and check the same on our website. And secondly, recently I visited a bookstore and I was trying to find out whether there is a book that has come. Now what I came across is this book by Oswal Books. This book is meant for UG CLAT for 2021 exam. Now it was just by chance because the cover is so bright that I came across this book. It just caught my eye and I started looking what all is there in this book. So as the cover page says, it contains mock test 15 sample question papers. So this book contains your 15 full length mock tests which will have all the sections that are there, your English, maths, reasoning, legal reasoning, logical reasoning both, and current affairs GK section. So there are 15 sample paper questions that are there. You can solve them, and the best part is that while the solutions are given towards the end, there are also markers that are given that will help you identify that what is the level of the question, whether it is easy, medium or difficult. And also in the beginning of the book, in the starting, your 2020 solved paper is given. So all of you who have just started studying for CLAT and you have not been able to obtain the 2020 paper, you can check this book for the same. Now starting with our strategy. The very first step of this preparation is reading newspaper on a daily basis. Now what will it help you with? It will help you with firstly vocabulary. How? Since you will be reading a lot of articles, you will sort of develop a flair for English. And when you do that, you will come across certain new words that will come to you. You can probably, make a separate note of those words and keep them handy for you. So this will help you with your reading speed and also your vocabulary. Then the second part is your legal articles. Now the newspaper contains all kinds of news items. So focus on those items especially that are related to any legal topic. Maybe constitutional law, IPC or criminal law or contractual law, or sometimes they speak of arbitration, that is alternate dispute resolution mechanism. Now when we speak of CLAT, they have obviously clarified. If you will check the website of the consortium of NLUs as well, it has been clarified. वहाँ पे ये clearly बोला हुआ है that prior knowledge will not be checked. Your prior knowledge, आपकी जो पुरानी knowledge है या आपकी कोई gained knowledge है, वो check नहीं होगी. आपको कुछ याद करने की जरूरत नहीं. You don't need to memorize or remember anything. It will be basically a reasoning based test which will test your comprehension and your problem solving, analytical skills, etc. Now moving further, current affairs. Obviously newspaper is for current affairs. Now sometimes it may happen that the newspaper might not be enough because we sort of get carried away when we are reading the newspaper. And there are so many facts that we might not be able to retain. So for that, obviously you need some additional resources as well. Now in your additional resources, you can pick up any magazine or you can refer to any website. We also have a course for CLAT where current affairs are covered, legal current affairs and your normal non-legal current affairs. Both of them are covered. You can check that there as well. So with all these resources together, you can cover your current affairs as well. Now coming on to DI meaning your data interpretation. Now sometimes what happens is that there are a lot of facts and figures that are there, and they are interpreted, they are given in the form of data. How there'll be pie charts that are there in the newspaper, or there'll be histograms. So you should be able to read those diagrams. Now obviously maths is not something that can be really done from the newspaper, but this is just an additional advantage that you can get through the newspaper, that you can have access to some charts and bar diagrams and you can read them up. Then coming on to the next point, that is limit your resources. Keep your resources limited. I have already mentioned in my video previously where I've spoken about CLAT that what resources you can consult. So stick to limited resources. Don't go haywire and looking for resources, collecting all the material, because in any case you will have your pressure of grade 12th boards with you. So there's no point, accumulating a lot of material. बहुत ज़्यादा material इकट्ठा करने की ज़रूरत नहीं है. जो material है उसको पहले से identify करके रखो. Keep identifying simultaneously. If you're watching YouTube videos, if you have any seniors to guide you, keep figuring out that what is the material that will be right for you, that will be best suited for you. Every individual might have a different wavelength with every material. So figure out the resources that are for you and then stick to those resources till the end. Don't mix up your resources. Then third one is list of burning legal issues. So for this one, what you can do is, while you're reading the newspaper, you're reading legal articles simultaneously in a notebook, you can keep jotting down that what are the topics that are covered in these articles, what are the burning legal issues that are there, and you can figure out that what are the legal issues that you need to further read about. Then what you can do is, apart from newspapers, you can check the internet and you can read articles on those issues. And otherwise also, if you are regular with our channel, we are already covering a lot of legal current affairs in our series on legal current affairs 2021. You can go and browse through the same. You'll get a lot of new topics from there that you need to read upon for your legal reasoning. Then fourth is your mocks. Obviously mocks is very important, so keep giving mocks. I will also be coming out with my mock test series very soon, and if there are other resources that you know of, or you figured out for yourself already, then keep giving mocks. Be regular with mocks. Try to give one mock each day, or opt for sectional mocks that you can probably take up legal reasoning one day, logical reasoning the other day, English, and so on and so forth. Decide for yourself that what is the order in which you need to give mocks, and you can give mocks daily to be in touch with your CLAT preparation. Then the final thing is start with weak areas. So you might get perturbed that there are so many sections that are there and which section to do and how to go about things. So firstly, figure out that what are your weak areas. If your weak area is English, then you should start with English only, because this paper is a lot about English, in the sense that your passages are there, your comprehension skills will be checked. So you should be able to read passages and understand the essence of those passages. So if English is your weak area, start with English. If maths is your weak area, then start with DI. Or if logical reasoning is your weak area, then logical reasoning is further divided into analytical and your critical reasoning. Critical reasoning is a weak area for many students. So for that, what you can do is you can probably browse through GMAT material. Now you don't need to do every question step by step when you look at GMAT material, because the level is much higher. What you can probably do is you can figure out that what is the approach for solving questions. Similarly, for analytical reasoning as well, you need to know the approach for solving the questions. So these were the basic broad 5 points that I had to discuss with you, so that you do not feel this pressure of CLAT mounting on you when you're preparing for boards. And in any case, the exam is in June, so you have time in your hand even after your board exam, so don't worry so much. There'll be this time gap of 2.5 months with you, wherein you can prepare well for the exam. And probably what you can do is, since no prior knowledge is required for this exam, just keep giving mocks, keep practicing questions. And as I mentioned about that book, Oswal books, you can attempt the sample papers that are given in that book as well, and also try giving mocks online as well, so that you have access to wide variety of questions. Don't stick to one particular resource for mocks. I would say give a lot of mocks, give mocks from different areas, which will give you a lot of confidence in solving questions. I hope this video was of use for you, and just in case you have any further queries, doubts, feel free to reach out to me through various social media platforms. The link are already available in the description of this video. And in case you like this video, do hit the like button and subscribe to this channel for more.